Good morning, lovelies. It is a new day. So we're going in today with a new attitude. Let's be real. Yeah, yes, you know what? Sometimes I just get that way. And I wanted to show you guys that I do get that way, so you know that I'm not um full of shit and I'm very much human and I'm very much like you. And, I have to figure out some shit still, Like it's all part of the process. Luckily now, um, I'm in a situation where I can use, my head and my heart and um, the love that I have for myself to make good decisions for myself, and to talk myself through, maybe not such a positive feeling at the moment. Um, and why I would let, something little like bug me so much. So there's just still shit to feel. Um, I've asked since I know that I'm on like my last month, or I'll have my year of healing in September. Um, I've asked God and the angels to bring up, you know, old stuff or like residual stuff that can be brought up that I can just get rid of, so I don't have to carry it on with me. So I think a big one for me is um, work. And it's a bittersweet, because I really like my job and I love going to work and I love helping people. Um, but I don't like the greed of corporate America. I don't like the, okay, well, we're going to tell you what to sell and you're going to have this ticket average and you have to, there's just so many categories where you have to have so much or else you have a chance of getting written up. And I'm like, no. No, I'm not going to do that. Like, I did that for a long time. Um, but I tell you what, when I changed my perspective about money, because I always felt like I was in lack and didn't have enough, and it was just because somebody was fucking stealing it from me, I don't feel that way anymore. You know? I could easily go, every time that I've needed money or that something's happened since I started healing, I've had it. Um, and my best friend has asked me to borrow money, and I've had it. So it's a really, it's very different, I tell you. And the first time my friend asked me for money, I immediately was like, thinking like no. But then I was like, wait, she's never asked to borrow money. We're best friends. I doubt she would, sacrifice that for, a few bucks. So I lended it to her and I've done that a couple times and she's always paid me back. So, that was definitely like a trust, like lesson. Um, Knowing that I had more than enough at the time that I could help somebody else and it would be okay because they were going to pay me back. Um, that's kind of how learning all of your feelings and going through all your emotions is too. Like, okay, like, is this, like, for instance, when my boyfriend and I first started dating, is he just another lesson? Or is he like the real deal? And I'm thinking, um, why would God and the angels just make him another lesson after being heartbroken. Like, it's a pretty dick move if that's the case, you know? Like, I know that there's stuff I need to learn from this relationship. Um, like, I know that um he's not completely healed from his last relationship, so we're gonna have to, work on that. And just bring it up, subtly and lovingly. Like, hey, I noticed that you're still struggling with this. I did this when I was healing and it really helped, you know? I'm not gonna like jump down his throat, especially he's very fragile right now because he works all the time and he's gonna crash out with his mom in the house. So long story short, um, his family owns a house that he lives in, but when he moved in, I guess his mom needed a place to stay because her and her boyfriend broke up, blah blah blah. So he invited him or her to live in there as well as his little sister. Well, his little sister has moved out since then. However, mom continues to stay and has all the excuses of why she needs to stay, but is constantly working on new things so that she may fix up the house and leave money for her children. Now, while I pray this works out for her, I'm going to ask him to move in here. It's not ideal because I really didn't want to be here after the PPO was up with my ex. Because I don't want to have to, like, I know I'm going to have to deal with him, but I want it to be like once and then, okay, now bye, you can go. And that might be all that it is. I pray that it's all that it is. I feel like he's going to come somewhat correct and, get his shit because he's in another relationship. So, you go do that. You come get your stuff and then you go back to that. But if I can get him, out of that house and we can, just hunker down for the winter and then work on getting out of here in the spring then. But I don't know if he will. And that's all I can do is offer. I might be doing the same thing for myself, honestly. I thought I was going to try to get out of here right away. But I don't have fear of my ex. He might try to cause problems, but there's always the popo. So, if he's going to be a little bitch, then it's been a year. If you can, get through your stuff and heal in a year like I have, then you're obviously don't want to heal, aren't trying to heal. So I don't really want anything to do with you. So yeah, don't let people like deter you from your healing journey and your path. Also, you can only give people so much like love and energy. And it's up to them what they do with it. That's why God gave everybody free will, Like we can only do so much. And I feel good enough knowing that I give people, that advice and that energy to at least have the choice. And if they want further suggestions or further, help, love, then I'll be happy to. But I'm not gonna beg you to let me help you. So I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. go out there, try to be as positive as possible. I'm going to do the same today. It is a really pretty day. Mondays and Tuesdays, I don't usually work. And of course, this is another thing, is that I don't usually work Mondays and Tuesdays. Since I'm taking this off, my boss put me on, but they usually do that to kind of conserve your PTO time. Bro, I'm gone in like a week and a half. So I don't know what you're conserving, but sure, I will work these last few days. It is what it is, and then be done. So, yes, have a great day. Say please and thank yous. Be a good person, and know that I love you. And if you need anything, oh yeah, comment, like, subscribe. And I got your back. If y'all need anything, just holla. I love you. Bye.